Guys, it's Charlie, and today I'm going to talk about traveling Korea without knowing the language. And also I'm going to compare it kind of to Thailand, because it's the only other Asian country, like the only place in Asia other than Korea that I've been. So Korea is the first place that I've been, obviously. I recently went to Thailand, and after I went to Thailand, I realized how easy it is to travel Thailand knowing nothing about the Thai language. So comparing it to Korea, I would say you would definitely need to know some form of Korean before coming to Korea, because, well, especially if you're going to go outside of Seoul. If you're going to Seoul and you're only going to Seoul, let's say you're coming to Korea for a week and all you care about doing is seeing Seoul, which I don't recommend. I recommend you leave Seoul because there's a lot more to see other than Seoul. And if you really want to see Korea, I think everywhere other than Seoul is a better place to visit, if that makes any sense. But yeah, if you want to go to Seoul and only Seoul, you really don't need any Korean. I know a lot of people who have lived in Seoul for like 3 years, and they don't know any Korean. Like, they barely know how to say thank you and how much is this, like, that's all. And so it is really sad, actually, because they're not really getting the Korean cultural experience. And, you know, some people come to Korea for different reasons, and maybe the cultural experience isn't one of them. But for me, if you want to get a cultural experience, I recommend going outside of Seoul. You know, visit Seoul for maybe a few days and then leave Seoul and go to some more rural areas and see things that other foreigners don't usually get to see. And if you want to do things like that, I recommend you learn some Korean. And it's not like you have to be fluent in Korean or anything like that, because that's not the case. Just even like Koreans themselves find it fascinating when you're trying to know the language. You know, you're trying to use the language. They're fascinated by that, and they're willing to help you a lot more than if you don't even know how to say thank you, you know? If they see that you're trying, they're really gonna put more effort into trying to help you get around. So things that you would probably want to learn are like thank you, how much is this, where is this, and then left, right, nice to meet you, I'm lost, things like that, you know, just the typical travel things. Also maybe some things to get to know someone else, like how old are you, where's your hometown, things like that, you know. Or I'm from California, I'm from America. Like simple phrases that kind of help you have a little bit of a conversation with someone. What else? Yeah, I think it's possible to travel Korea without knowing the language. It's very possible. A lot of people do it. A lot of my friends don't know the language, but they still travel Korea, and they do get out of Seoul sometimes. But while it is possible, it will make your stay here, your trip here, a whole lot less hectic and a lot less stressful. So, you know, it can be stressful when you need to ask where is something and you don't know how to say what that place is. It's really frustrating trying to do sign language and trying to get your point across, when it would be so much easier if you could just say it in Korean in your broken Korean and they try and figure out what you're trying to say in a shorter time. You know, it takes shorter time if you know some Korean, and it will make your travels a lot easier. So, can you travel Thailand with not learning Thai? Yes, you can. They speak a lot of English there, so there's no problem getting around in Thailand with English. No problem at all. Korea, on the other hand, is a lot different, and while they do spend a lot of time studying English, their conversation skills outside of studying are not, you know, like, I guess, proficient for foreigners who want to travel and ask for directions and things like that. A lot of people don't speak English outside of Seoul, so you know, they know the hello, how are you, but when asking for specific things, it's really difficult. It can be difficult to get around. So with that said, learn some Korean, just basic phrases and things like that to get around. And I'm gonna end this because, you know, it's already been 5 minutes and I'm saying the same thing. So yeah, it is difficult to travel Korea without knowing some Korean. Just to make your travels easier and to be able to connect more with the Korean people, you should learn some Korean to some extent. So yeah, go study and I'll see you guys later. Bye.